Beijing, an ancient city with a 3,000-year history, has given birth to countless architectural wonders. The Forbidden City, Summer Palace, and Prince Gong's mansion are significant symbols of the city's rich heritage. As the capital of modern China, the rapid development of technology has also infused new vitality into this metropolis. When it comes to iconic landmarks in Beijing, you've got to mention Tiananmen Square. It's a must-see landmark for visitors. Located on Beijing's central axis, it was built during the Ming Dynasty's Yongle reign and has been renovated multiple times. The current design, led by renowned Chinese architect He Luting and completed in 1959, pursues a grand and solemn aesthetic. The square features the majestic stone city gate of Tiananmen, flanked by stone carvings of mythical creatures, embodying traditional Chinese aesthetic values. At the heart of the square stands the Tiananmen Tower, adorned with a massive national emblem sculpture. There's also the monument to the People's Heroes, built in 1952 with red granite, featuring revolutionary reliefs that are solemn, grand, and spectacular. The monument's design, with its inclined reliefs raking out in all directions, signifies the eternal remembrance of the people's heroes. During important holidays, the Chinese government holds grand celebrations here, like the National Day Parade. Every morning, a solemn flag-raising ceremony attracts thousands of tourists, making Tiananmen Square one of China's most significant landmarks. Another must-mention is the Great Hall of the People. Designed by famous Chinese architect Zhang Bo and others, and built in 1959, it symbolizes the democratic and authoritative nature of the People's Congress system. It stands majestically to the east of Tiananmen Square. The hall's mountain-shaped design, with lower wings and a taller center, exudes a sense of gravity and stability. Covering an area of 150,000 square meters, it features a 5-meter-high stone base and 12 robust columns at the east entrance. The exterior is light yellow, with colorful glazed eaves adding a touch of splendor. The Great Hall of the People is a key venue for China's political life, hosting the annual National People's Congress and the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, witnessing the country's political reforms and development. The National Center for the Performing Arts, also known as the National Grand Theater, sits on the west side of Chang'an Street. It's a national-level performing arts venue that officially opened in September 2007. Designed by French architect Paul Andrew, the concept is inspired by water, with the building appearing to float on the surface like a body of water. It blends with the natural landscape, embodying modernist architectural style, aiming to provide a high-level performance platform for Chinese and global artists. The unique semicircular shape resembles a vast floating water surface. Comprising a main theater, an opera house, and a concert hall, it's one of the largest performing arts centers in China and globally. The exterior features a large glass curtain wall, reflecting a myriad of colors during the day and shining cool-lit water surface at night. The interior is spacious, bright, and comfortable, showcasing modern architecture's simplicity and elegance. Since its opening, the National Grand Theater has hosted numerous high-level concerts, dance performances, and theatrical shows, attracting countless domestic and international artists and audiences, becoming an important cultural landmark in Beijing. The CCTV headquarters, completed in 2008, was designed by Dutch architect Rem Koolhaas. The concept focuses on monolithic design, separating and integrating different functional spaces into a cohesive structure. The tower's design is modern, open, technological, and humanistic, aiming to provide a workplace for China's central television that meets contemporary needs and integrates Chinese traditional culture. The unique slanted and folded shape, with extensive glass curtain walls, reflects the simplicity, openness, and transparency of modern architecture. The tower consists of three main buildings, known colloquially as Big Underpants, Big Skirt, and Big Skirt Hem, presenting a distinctive modern architectural style and becoming one of Beijing's new landmarks. China Zun Tower, located in the core area of Beijing's CBD, was completed in 2018 and designed by the world-renowned architectural firm Kohn Pedersen Fox. Inspired by ancient Chinese bronze ding, it symbolizes the fusion of Chinese tradition and modernity. The design concept reflects Chinese traditional culture's depth and the essence of a modern metropolis, as well as respect and protection for the natural environment. China Zun's exterior features smooth lines and a unique dual tower design, resembling a pair of towering vases filled with Eastern mystery. The building, clad in glass curtain walls and metal materials, showcases the fashion and nobility of modern urban architecture. As a multifunctional skyscraper integrating business offices, commerce, hotels, and apartments, China Zun stands 528 meters tall, making it the second tallest building in Beijing and one of the tallest in northern China. It has become a vital landmark in Beijing's CBD, attracting numerous business professionals and tourists, and serves as a new calling card for Beijing, showcasing the city's modern construction achievements. The Bird's Nest, or the National Stadium, was co-designed by Swiss architect Jacques Herzog and Chinese artist Li Xinggang for the 2008 Beijing Olympics, and completed in 2008. The design team combined structural engineering with artistic creation, producing a distinctive architecture. The Bird's Nest's design concept originates from ancient Chinese basket weaving, symbolizing the harmonious unity of humans and nature and the joint progress of humanity and technology. The exterior features a staggered steel structure, resembling a colossal nest, full of dynamism and vitality. Its unique shape and golden shell are particularly dazzling under the sunlight. The Bird's Nest is the world's largest steel-structured stadium, with a complex grid design. Despite its intricate appearance, the interior has a very regular structural design. The 24 steel beams intersect and form a spiral base structure. The design also draws inspiration from traditional Chinese openwork carving techniques, interweaving the steel structures for a stable and flexible overall architecture. Additionally, it boasts the world's largest single PE steel structure roof, with construction techniques and technology at a world-leading level. As the main stadium for the Beijing Olympics, the Bird's Nest witnessed the development of China's sports cause and the country's rise on the international sports stage. During the Olympics, it hosted the opening and closing ceremonies and various sports competitions, capturing the world's attention and becoming one of Beijing's new landmarks and a symbol of Chinese sports. The Olympic Tower, located in the core area of Beijing's Olympic Park, and designed by the famous Chinese architect Sui Kai, was completed in 2022. Its design is inspired by the Olympic Torch Tower. The Olympic Tower integrates modern technology and the human spirit, symbolizing the future development of Beijing's Olympic Park and the prosperity of China's sports cause. The tower's exterior features simple, smooth lines and a unique torch shape, representing the eternal flame of the Olympic spirit. The tower is clad in glass curtain walls and metal materials, showcasing the fashion and nobility of modern architecture. As a comprehensive building integrating sightseeing, sports, and culture, the Olympic Tower stands 328 meters tall and is one of the new landmarks of Beijing's Olympic Park. The Water Cube, also known as the National Aquatic Center, was co-designed by PTW Architects and the XIC Design Institute for the 2008 Beijing Olympics and completed in 2008. The design concept integrates the structure and form of water, creating a unique architectural form. He Water Cube's design is inspired by water, reflecting the reverence and love for water in traditional Chinese culture, as well as the innovation and development of modern technology. The exterior features a blue foam-like wall, resembling a giant water bubble, full of dynamism and vitality. The outer wall material is made of transparent bubble-like materials, creating a captivating light and shadow effect at night. The Water Cube is the world's largest steel-structured natatorium, with the largest indoor water volume. The unique foam-like exterior wall and curved form make it one of the iconic buildings of the Beijing Olympics. Wangjing Soho, a collaboration between the Yilan Planning and Design Institute and Zaha Hadid Architects, showcases a perfect combination of design styles and strengths from both sides, from architectural to landscape design. Surrounding the three buildings are 4 green spaces, divided into north, west, east, and south, each expressing different landscape themes. To reflect the changing seasons, the Yilan design team created 4 major landscape themes for Wangjing Soho: leisure theater, sports field, art sculpture, and water features. The 50,000 square meter landscape garden boasts a 30% greening rate, forming a unique urban garden-style office environment. The music fountain and landscape design complement the building group. The project meets the U.S. Green Building LEED certification standards in architecture, landscape, and construction organization, creating an energy-saving, water-saving, comfortable, and intelligent new green building in Beijing. Wangjing Soho consists of 3 mountains of varying heights, with a flowing curve exterior facade and an integrated interior streamlined design, creating a very free feeling. Observing its facade, it feels like the wind is blowing, and the surface presents different states with the wind. Wangjing Soho implements strict greening management standards, with more than 50 varieties of green plants, planting different seasonal flowers 3 times a year according to the season, and various shrubs have different peak blooming periods, allowing for the enjoyment of different seasonal scenery all year round. Lai's Soho is also a classic work by architecture queen Zaha Hadid. Located in Beijing's Fengtai district, Lai's Soho stands 200 meters tall with 45 above-ground floors, 4 underground floors, a total construction area of 172,000 square meters, and an investment of 10 billion by Lai's company. The entire building consists of 2 separate towers that twist and rise at a 45-degree angle, encircling a 200-meter-high atrium, the world's tallest, in the middle. Its exterior is referred to as the Eye of the City. The design style uses a simple way to create the coolest exterior of an architectural building, resembling a barrel, with no particular visual peculiarities. However, once inside the building and looking up, You are instantly captivated by the 200-meter-high world's tallest atrium. Besides the height, the most dazzling feature is the DNA double helix curve of the spatial form, as if placing you in a sci-fi world. The flowing double towers are accompanied by lighting effects, like a lively dance. The initial design was not pursuing such a cool effect. The fundamental reason was for a tunnel below the building. Lais Soho's location is at the intersection of lines 14 and 16. To avoid affecting the underground tunnel, the design team split the entire building into two streamlined single towers that spiral up and twist into a 45-degree dual tower structure. The internal rotating structure allows office workers on each floor to view the atrium with different visual effects. Meanwhile, the building's underground houses a 10,000 square meter commercial area, seamlessly connecting with the subway exit, and Lais Soho's subway station is also the central point of the entire area, bringing a huge flow of people to the commercial district. The Phoenix International Media Center, located in the core area of Beijing CBD, was designed by the Beijing Institute of Architectural Design and completed in 2018. It is an open media building that integrates broadcasting production, media offices, and visitor experiences. To balance the relationships between various functions and highlight the architectural image, the designer used the Mobius strip as inspiration, connecting the inside and outside, and integrating the office area and media studios into a complete space and volume, unifying the overall design. Entering it feels like continuously traversing time and space, creating multiple public and shared spaces, courtyard spaces, and dialogues with the environment, both primitively natural and embodying modern technology's tension, integrating the building with the natural landscape of Chaoyang Park opposite. The entire function can operate efficiently within a unified space. The building's outer skin is surrounded by a steel structure and enclosed by a curtain wall system. Inside the glass skin are two individual buildings, a 12-story headquarters office main building, and a 6-story broadcasting building. The Phoenix Plaza inside the glass volume is the core of the building, and a public space open to the public. Visitors can walk along the corridors that run through the interior of the building to different levels of rest platforms, overlooking the atrium space and the scenery of Chaoyang Park. The entire public circulation route that runs through the building travels up and down through the Mobius strip's ring-shaped space, showing the architectural spirit that an innovative, open, and integrated media should have. The Chaoyang Park Architecture Group is located in Chaoyang Park in Beijing's Chaoyang district, and is a group of modern buildings designed by architect Ma Yansong, completed in 2012. The architecture group has a total construction area of about 220,000 square meters, consisting of 10 buildings of varying heights, like an unfolded landscape painting or a set of bonsai. The design concept of the Chaoyang Park Architecture Group is inspired by natural ecology, integrating architecture into the natural environment, using natural materials and ecological building technology to create a unique ecological environment and architectural style, reflecting the reverence and protection of nature in traditional Chinese culture. Unlike the modern buildings near New York's Central Park that emphasize the sense of boundary enclosure, these futuristic buildings in Beijing emphasize the extension and penetration of nature into the city, naturalizing urban man-made objects, using the borrowing scenery method from Chinese classical garden architecture, breaking the boundary between Chaoyang Park and the city, and making that Ural and man-made landscapes complement each other, blending emotions with the scene. The Jayati Art Center was designed by architect Ol Shirin, once the leading architect of Oma. Located at the intersection of Wangfujing Commercial Street, Beijing's most famous commercial street, and Wusa Street, the birthplace of the New Culture movement, the Jayati Art Center is a complex that integrates Beijing's tradition and future. The building is in a historical block with a complex surrounding environment, a typical face of contemporary Chinese cities, ancient blocks with simple small volume buildings coexisting with modern large space buildings. The Jayati Art Center's architectural style achieves a subtle balance between old and new, placing the new building into the fabric of the ancient Beijing city while harmoniously coordinating with the surrounding environment. The lower part of the building resembles a stack of snow mountains, echoing the scale and feel of the adjacent traditional hutongs and courtyards, while the upper part's floating glass square ring reflects Beijing's modernization as a global metropolis. The building's surface is covered with stone with perforated patterns, inspired by a 700-year-old Chinese landscape painting, dwelling in the Fuchun Mountains. In this way, the strict geometric form is softened, enhancing its adaptability to the surrounding context. Dwelling in the Fuchun Mountains is abstractly refined and pixelated with circular lenses embayed in gray basalt, like a melody surrounding and illuminating the building's exterior, both a painting and a window, injecting natural light into the interior. Above the stone base of the building is a floating square ring made of glass brick walls. The square ring, at the top of the pixelated stone, gives the building a thick texture and relates to Beijing's architectural characteristics. The contrast and complementarity of the two materials, stone and glass, create tension, responding to the complexity and diversity of contemporary urban life. Beijing Daxing International Airport is Beijing's second international airport, also designed by the architecture queen Zaha Hadid. Unfortunately, before the airport's operation, the genius designer passed away in Miami, USA, in April 2016 due to a heart attack. Zaha Hadid Architect TS took on the main task of shaping the airport, and like most of her works, Daxing Airport is visually striking, giving its design a sense of flow and power, thus being highly expressive. The overall plan of the airport takes the phoenix as its imagery, together with the dragon imagery of the capital airport, metaphorically combining traditional Chinese culture with modernist architectural aesthetics. In terms of form, a main terminal connects to 5 feathers, metaphorically representing the phoenix's spread wings. This design also greatly improves the airport's commuting efficiency, with the new airport's layout minimizing the distance between check-in and the main entrance. It's worth mentioning that the main terminal structure mainly adopts a snowflake-shaped radial steel structure, with the main structure being a fully cast reinforced concrete frame structure and the roof steel structure adopting a spatial truss system, using over 80,000 tons of steel. The construction difficulty of the main terminal steel structure is arguably the world's most challenging. Beijing City Library has a total construction area of about 75,000 square meters, with 3 above-ground floors and 1 underground floor, a collection of 8 million books, and about 2,400 reading seats. The entire library takes the ginkgo tree and ginkgo leaves as its main design and elements, with 144 pillars resembling ginkgo trunks, hiding fire protection, weak current, and mechanical and electrical systems inside, sturdily supporting the forest library from the inside out. The 570 leaves on the top of the building generate 250,000 kilowatt-hours of electricity annually, and 126 light-collecting tops allow sunlight to enter the library, greatly reducing the building's daytime lighting power consumption. At the same time, the light-collecting top glass uses smart dimming technology, reducing transparency during full light at noon and increasing it in the morning and evening, ensuring readers' lighting needs. The biggest highlight of the building is the glass curtain wall without muttons, making it the world's first self-supporting glass curtain wall structure building. The transparent and open view integrates the library with nature, allowing readers to look down at their books and up at the scenery. At night, the curtain's reflection extends the library outward, making it both magnificent and magical. It's worth noting that Beijing City Library has the largest intelligent vertical library in the country. The main library area covers about 3,000 square meters, with a height of 16 meters, a collection of 7.15 million books, equipped with 13 large stackers, a total of 32,232 positions, and metal book boxes for book storage. The library's picking area is equipped with 6 picking workstations, 7 sorting machines, and intelligent book delivering robots, achieving automatic book retrieval, sorting, and transportation. Readers can search for and borrow books from their mobile phones or self-service devices, completing the picking process within 15 minutes from millions of books. What other landmark buildings in Beijing do you know? Please leave a message below the video to tell me. If you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you.